Going to see dissection of posterior triangle of neck. For dissection purpose, we have taken incision from mastoid process till the suprasternal notch. Another incision we have extended along the clavicle till the acromion process. This is lateral aspect of neck, which is divided for study purpose into two triangles. In front of sternocleidomastoid is the anterior triangle and behind sternocleidomastoid is the posterior triangle. After reflecting skin in the superficial fascia, we have seen this is external jugular vein, which is draining into subclavian vein. Also in the superficial fascia, we have supraclavicular nerves. You can see the trunk, which is dividing into three: lateral, medial and intermediate supraclavicular nerves. Then we have greater auricular nerve, which is going towards the angle of mandible. Then stem, here we can see the stem of transverse cutaneous nerve of neck, and this is lesser occipital nerve. So these are the cutaneous nerve in the superficial fascia. After reflecting this upward, below superficial fascia we have deep fascia. Here in the neck, deep fascia is formed by investing layer of deep cervical fascia of neck. After reflecting deep cervical fascia, this tortuous is spinal accessory nerve, which is adherent to deep cervical fascia. We have separated it from that deep cervical fascia, which is running from posterior aspect of sternocleidomastoid going towards trapezius. You can see this is spinal accessory nerve, very important content of posterior triangle. This is motor for both sternocleidomastoid and trapezius. Now we will see the boundaries of posterior triangle. Anteriorly, it is formed by sternocleidomastoid. This is sternal head of sternocleidomastoid and this is clavicular head of sternocleidomastoid. This forms anterior boundary. Base of triangle is formed by this clavicle, and posteriorly we have trapezius. You can say which is attached to this lateral 1/3 posterior aspect of clavicle. So this muscle is trapezius. This is also attached to superior nuchal line. This is trapezius. Then we have this omohyoid. This is inferior belly of omohyoid. This is attached to suprascapular notch. This omohyoid divides posterior triangle into lower smaller supraclavicular triangle and upper larger occipital triangle. Then we have prevertebral fascia, which we have removed. Now the floor of posterior triangle from anterior to posterior aspect is formed by this muscle is scaleneus anterior, but this is covered by the clavicular head of sternocleidomastoid. So some authors doesn't consider this in the floor. So this is scaleneus anterior, and how to identify scaleneus anterior? You can say this is phrenic nerve, which is lying on its anterior aspect. So this is phrenic nerve and this muscle is scaleneus anterior. Then this is scaleneus medius. Between scaleneus anterior and scaleneus medius, these are the trunks of brachial plexus. You can see these are the trunks of brachial plexus. Then behind scaleneus medius, this muscle is levator scapulae. This is levator scapulae, and this is pierced by third cervical nerves, which is those third, fourth cervical nerves, they are running parallel to this spinal accessory nerve. So this is third cervical nerve, and this nerve is proprioceptive for trapezius. Behind levator scapulae, this muscle is splenius capitis. So this is splenius capitis. In the content, this is transverse cervical artery, which gives a branch, that is suprascapular artery. Now this suprascapular artery runs along with suprascapular nerve which is coming from upper trunk. You can see this is suprascapular nerve coming from upper, this is upper trunk, suprascapular nerve running along with suprascapular artery. Both are going towards suprascapular notch. Then we have this is nerve to subclavius. This is suprascapular artery, this is suprascapular nerve, and this is nerve to subclavius, again branched from upper trunk. Now this scalenus anterior divides subclavian artery, which we can see here. For that we have to cut clavicular head. Lower down here we can see subclavian artery, and in front of artery we have vein. So subclavian artery is divided by scalenus anterior into three parts. First part behind scalenus anterior is second part, and lateral to scalenus anterior is third part of subclavian artery. So this is all about posterior triangle.